Hello, I'm Richard Martinez, and I'm the Secretary of Enhearten. Well, good morning, and this is a pleasure to be with both of you, Jade and Cheryl, representatives of Enhearten. And so, could you each introduce yourselves? I'll start with Cheryl.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Love, and I am the Vice President of Enhearten. Well, it is a pleasure to be here with you and to talk about the amazing Enhearten Unseen Leaders. And I'm glad to be here today.
Thank you, Cheryl. And Jade.
Hi, my name is Jade Charlton, and I am the social media manager intern for Enhearten. And I'm also just happy to be here.
Oh, good. Well, it's a pleasure to be with both of you. And we're just going to have a conversation this morning. I'd like to start with something from the Enhearten website. And in the Enhearten website, in this area around coaching, it says this: Enhearten helps unseen leaders clarify and articulate their passion and calling. So let's just start with that just quote about the heart of Enhearten and healing itself. So Jade or Cheryl, what does that mean to you?
Well, one of the things I will say that is just an amazing part of the work we do in Enhearten is really helping people who are oftentimes in their own communities have not been seen, helping them to really be able to develop their skills and abilities that they already have, but just to develop them further. And that's what coaching is all about, really giving those unseen leaders the encouragement to be able to be their best selves and really make a difference in their communities. So to serve with love and honor, I think, that's what is so special about Enhearten and the coaching branch of Enhearten. And it really has made a difference for so many unseen leaders and more to come.
Right, there you go. And Jade, what does Enhearten mean to you in terms of in healing and making those connections?
I truly admire Enhearten and everything that goes on, just because, building off of what she said, Enhearten is just like an organization that gives it gives a voice to people who may not be seen and may not have the opportunity, whether it's based on financial problems or racial problems, anything. It just really gives a voice to people who may need it and who may not have that opportunity if Enhearten had not come along.
Right. So a common theme that's emerging already is giving voice, and in a caring and respectful way. And Enhearten provides that a vehicle for those leaders. So tell our listeners right now a little bit about how healing and bridge building really overarches all of what Enhearten stands for and offers the coaching and the giving and the healing itself. How does that all connect?
Well, one of the things that we have found, and I will say it's really in large part due to the founder and president of Enhearten, Jennifer Switkus, is that there's so many people who have so much to offer, but oftentimes they have experienced challenges, abuses, and they just need someone to show that they care. That just need someone to show that they have resources to help them be their best selves. And so the healing branch of Enhearten really is all about helping people to heal from past wounds so that they can be the leaders that they are meant to be. And so that connects to coaching, because with the coaching branch of Enhearten, people are working with one of our amazing coaches that are also on the Enhearten board to really tap into their talent. And the giving branch of Enhearten, again, all surrounding about helping people be their best selves, is about providing resources so someone may have an idea to uplift their community and really be able to provide them with the resources so they can do all that. So really, if you think about it, our three branches, coaching, healing, and giving, is really all about providing people with being heard and being able to have the resources and the support to be able to do the things that they are meant to do to uplift their communities.
Right. Thank you, Cheryl. So Enhearten unleashes potential
Yes.
through all of those areas of Enhearten. And it allows the leaders who have been unseen, who have been unheard, to be able to tap into their really God-given talents and vision in order to impact the community and the world, because Enhearten impacts the world as well.
Yes.
So, Jade, as we think about all those elements of impact, you came into Enhearten. Tell us a little bit about when you came in, but then what you've seen in a relatively short amount of time.
So, I came into Enhearten in August. And just from before, like reading everything about Enhearten, I already knew that this is something that I wanted to be a part of. For me, I think one of the most important branches of Enhearten is healing, just because a lot of people may have that potential and they may have that spark and they may have what they need to have, except they might have been shut down in the past. They might have like went through something that's blocking them from being or going after what they want. But Enhearten offers that healing portion that really will help them and let them know like you can do this. And that's really what made me like really appreciate this organization.
Thank you, Jade. Key things that keep coming up. And one of those moments, if you will, in a leader's life is being able to heal in order to go forward. Because that potential at some point in their lives career was muffled or discouraged. So tell our listeners a little bit more about how does Enhearten unleash that potential? So, Cheryl, you're talking about the coaching and you're talking about the other elements of Enhearten. But I might be a leader and I'm hurt and I'm coming to Enhearten. So I need to release that hurt somehow. So maybe walk our listeners through some of that process. What does that look like?
Well, the coaching branch of Enhearten was really, I think, a great aspect of that resource is they are being heard by a coach that has been thoroughly trained and really is doing that one-on-one attention. We have a curriculum that the coaches walk the unseen leaders through so they can really begin to heal and really begin to tap into the leadership skills that they've already have, but maybe they've been squashed, blocked from being able to be their best selves. And so the coaching, which is with a trained, qualified coach, member of Enhearten, it's really that one-on-one connection through a really uplifting curriculum. So by the time the unseen leader goes through that process, they come out on the other side seen. So they're no longer unseen. And they're able to go out and make a difference in the world and to be able to use their talents. And that's really, I think, the beauty of the healing branch as well as the coaching branch, because the healing branch is about providing resources through a wonderful array of books and videos and stories, as well as resources financially to get assistance from a counselor or a therapist too. And so, again, we are about, and this is globally because we have helped people in Asia, in Africa, to be able to make a difference in their communities, in addition to the U.S. And so it's really about showing care.
Right.
And concern and providing a wide array of resources so people can live their best life and make a difference within the world.
If I am a listener listening to this right now, you mentioned this transformative process to be able to, as a leader, if I've been heard or if I'm not heard, to be able to release my potential. You mentioned a catalyst to that, which was coaches in the coaching. So I might be listening to this and saying, tell me a little bit about these coaches. What brought them to this world of transformation, but also what skills do they use to help me then become whole again, if you will, as a leader who may have been hurt?
Well, I think Carla Torrance and Susan Shaw. They are two of our coaches, as well as the founder of Enhearten, Jennifer Sitquist. And I think what brought them to this most important work is their servant leadership. It's about being of service to others, helping others to tap into their potential and make a difference. And so I think if they were here today, they would say that it's really about being able to help others make a difference in the world because they have been helped by others
There you
make
go.
a difference in the world. And so they're called. I'm a big fan of being called to do your walk in life. And they truly have been called to do the work that they're doing with coaching for Enhearten.
Yes.
And if they were here today, they would say, it has really uplifted them and helped to heal things that they have had to overcome to be able to help others too. And so it really is just a beautiful thing. And although I'm not a coach, I will tell you, I have just been truly blessed by being able to work with this amazing organization. And what's been great for me is I've been involved from the very beginning. So when Jennifer Sitquist first came up with the idea, I've known her forever. She asked me to walk with her on this amazing journey. And so I've been able to see from a seed being planted into the ground, which was the beginning of Enhearten, to it becoming a full-blown tree with blossoms growing each and every day as we continue to help so many people. So.
Beautiful, beautiful. So healing and caring and calling. So I had the pleasure of speaking with you, Jade, before the filming, and you were called to Enhearten. And so tell us a little bit about that journey and what you've seen in terms of the healing and the caring, as well as what that means to you as a new professional and through your eyes. What have you seen, and what are some of your reflections about this transformation that takes place?
I think really all of the three branches of Enhearten, they all like go together and they like branch together. um, Especially with the coaching, like with what she was saying is I think people sometimes just need like a cheerleader, just someone that they know that is always in their corner and is always going to be there and support them. Because as we know, like a lot of people have been shut down and that might have hurt their self-esteem.
Right.
And I feel like that's where healing comes. And then once like they heal, you can go into coaching and uplifting. And that is also another way of healing. And then it concludes with the third branch of just like giving and giving resources, helping financially and everything. So what I've seen through this organization throughout the time I've been here is just how well those three branches were thought out and planned out and how well they go together.
Right. So the structure of Enhearten, as you said, Jade, has been well thought out.
Yes.
In terms of building this community of vibrant leaders and cultivating the leaders of the future that may not have been heard.
Yeah.
So I'm going to read a quote from the founder. Our founder, Jenny Sitquist, explains, "It was through coaching that my dream and vision to serve unseen leaders rising up in their beautiful calling came together with my core values, my own life story, and the hearts of friends leading us to the creation of Enhearten. So that's a foundation that has continued to be cultivated. Like you both are like gardeners in this beautiful garden. And so what started out as a dream is now a reality. Where's it going next?
Well, I will say what we have been talking about, because I meet with Jennifer, the founder and president, on a regular basis, and in my role as the vice president. And what we are really looking at in terms of the future, call it scaling up, really looking to be able to provide even more support and resources for unseen leaders. So really looking to increase the number of folks who are able to go through the coaching process, because we know that, as Jade has mentioned, coaching is an aspect of healing. And when people are their best selves, they can really tap into the things that they're meant to do to make a difference in their community. And so that's one of the things that we're looking at. Another thing, really key branch of Enhearten is giving. And that's where we give micro grants. We give them out twice a year, up to $1,000 for people who are making a difference within their community. And we've been able to help people from Africa to Asia to the United States be able to do that. And so one of the things that we're looking to do in the future is to really increase the monetary amount for our micro grants a little bit, and then also to be able to have more people being able to take advantage of the micro grants. And so that's where having a social media intern like Jade, she was our first social media intern, and she's done an amazing job really getting more people to be aware of what Enhearten Unseen Leaders is all about, so that we can be able to reach more people across the world to be able to make a difference within their community. So that's kind of what lies ahead for Enhearten, really being able to reach more folks through coaching, through our micro grants, and then also our healing branch, where we provide resources for people to get counseling, to get therapy assistance from wounds of the past, so that they can move beyond those wounds to be able to do what they've been called to do. And so we really are looking to help more people. We've been able to do an amazing job thus far, but the future is really bright.
There you go.
We're looking to help even more.
There you go, Cheryl. So, continuing along the same lines, Jade, as our communication media expert, what might you envision for Enhearten in the future, and how do we get the word out?
So really what I have been trying to do is, I mean, as I'm pretty sure everyone can see, like, our future is social media and like just being present in the media. So what I've been trying to do is like create posts that'll just really get the word out there about Enhearten and like share what Enhearten is all about, because that's really everything. I've created Enhearten a TikTok account because TikTok is a new and very powerful social media site that has just come up. So I think it is important just to get on those sites, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and really get the word out there so people know who Enhearten is, because it's truly a beautiful organization. It's just once people know it and once people see it, it's definitely something that they would want to be a part of and just know about.
Thank you, Jane. So, as we begin to conclude our short time together, what would you tell our listeners right now? If there's a golden nugget you'd want to share to bring them into the Enhearten journey, what would it be?
Jen, why would you start?
I think that I could leave this conversation with anything. It's just how grateful I am to have been a part of Enhearten, and I don't think that I'll ever not be a part of Enhearten. I definitely will always check up and just see how everything's doing. I just know that in the future, Enhearten is going to impact. It already has, but it's going to impact so many more lives, and it's just a beautiful thing. And I'm really excited to see its growth and how many people just benefit from just everything that's going on in the organization.
Thanks, Jade. Cheryl.
What I would say is that if you are looking for a place where you can have your voice heard and that you can receive the resources to help you do the kinds of things you're looking to do to make a positive impact within your community, Enhearten is the place to be. And we are here through all of our 3 amazing branches, healing, coaching, and giving, to help you make a difference in the world. So check us out and let us be a part of your journey.
Thank you. Thanks to both of you today.
You're welcome. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you.
You're welcome.